Welcome to the 2021 Pub in a Box Christmas quiz. We've got 4 rounds of questions this afternoon. I'll run through the first and second round, then I'll give you the answers to the first round. Hopefully you've got a beer in your hand. Hopefully you've got those you love with you. Let's crack on with the first round, which is TV and films. Question 1. In the Doctor Who Christmas special in 2017, which actress made her first official appearance as the 13th Doctor? In the 2017 Christmas special, which actress made her first official appearance as the 13th Doctor? Question 2. In the 1947 version of A Miracle on 34th Street, who plays the little girl Susan Walker? The 1947 version of A Miracle on 34th Street, who plays the little girl Susan Walker? Question 3. In the film Scrooged, starring Bill Murray, which actress plays the ghost of Christmas Present? In Scrooged, which stars Bill Murray, which actress plays the ghost of Christmas Present? Hopefully, if you're into your pub in a box, you've worked out the order you're going to drink them in. You're going to enjoy the different beers, lined up your snacks, prepared your glass, poured your beer, and you're already enjoying as close as we can get to a pub at home. It's not quite the same as it would be if we were together in a pub, or if we were at a pub quiz, but it's the best we can do under current circumstances. Question 4. In which Christmas movie does Tom Hanks play 6 of the characters? In which Christmas movie does Tom Hanks play 6 of the characters? Question 5. In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on holiday when they leave Kevin behind? In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on holiday when they leave Kevin behind? Question 6. In the movie Love Actually, which character sang Christmas is All Around? In the movie Love Actually, which character sang Christmas is All Around? I'm not going to answer the phone. We'll do question 7. What is the Grinch's dog called? What is the Grinch's dog called? That's it for round 1. 7 questions in round 1. Once you've had a chance to make sure you've filled all those in, we can move on to round 2, and at the end of round 2 I'll be giving you the answers to round 1. So without further ado, round 2 is on music. So question 1, round 2, music. What year did Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You come out? What year did Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You come out? If you got the pace about right, you should be looking for a second beer now, I would think. Maybe that's just me. Obviously, we all have a slightly different pints per hour rate. Question 2, the music round. In the song The 12 Days of Christmas, what was the gift given on the 7th day? In the song 12 Days of Christmas, what was the gift given on the 7th day? Question 3. Who wrote the Band Aid song, Do They Know It's Christmas? who wrote the Band Aid song, Do They Know It's Christmas? Question 4. Driving Home for Christmas was written during a car journey back to which town? So Chris Rea, of course. Driving Home for Christmas was written during a car journey back to which town? Question 5 and the second round music in the Pub in a Box quiz. In the Christmas song Let It Snow, what has happened to the lights? In the Christmas song Let It Snow, what has happened to the lights? Question 6. What is the best-selling Christmas single of all time? What is the best-selling Christmas single of all time? And finally, question 7. There's a whole set of earworms in this round. I think this is possibly the one that might stick. Question 7. What is the opening line to Shakin' Stevens' Merry Christmas, Everyone? What is the opening line to Shakin' Stevens' Merry Christmas, Everyone? So that's round 2 complete on music. I'll give you the answers now to round 1 if you want to swap your sheets, or whether you trust yourself to mark your own homework. Question 1, Doctor Who Christmas Special 2017. The actress who made her first official appearance was Jodie Whittaker. In A Miracle on 34th Street, the little girl Susan Walker was played by Natalie Wood. And in the film Scrooged, the actress who played the ghost of Christmas Present was Carol Kane. Tom Hanks plays 6 of the characters in The Polar Express. He plays the hero boy, father, conductor, hobo, Scrooge, and Santa Claus. And in Home Alone, the McAllisters were on their way to Paris. Question 5, the answer is Paris. Question 6, Love Actually, Christmas is All Around, was sung by Billy Mack, played by Bill Nighy. So Billy Mack or Bill Nighy, I think, will do for a point there. And the Grinch's dog is called Max. Max. So let's go on to round 3. And round 3 is the Christmas round. Just when you didn't think you'd had enough Christmas, and it's getting warm under this hat. Round 3, if you're on a pint per round, PPR, or whether you're going a little bit slower, but you might consider opening something else from your Pub in a Box. Maybe if you've got a bag of nuts there or a bag of crisps, who knows? Leave it with you. But round 3, question 1, Christmas. Which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? Which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? Question 2. Now this question is very interesting because I didn't know the answer to this. And it is one of my favourite things in the world. So which country did eggnog originate? Question 2. Can't beat eggnog at Christmas. But eggnog originates from where? Question 3. How many gifts were given in total in the 12 Days of Christmas song? How many gifts were given in total in the 12 Days of Christmas song? So that's obviously different on each of the 12 days of Christmas. You need to add them all up. Question 4. In which country is it tradition to eat KFC for Christmas dinner? In which country, not county, country is it the tradition to eat KFC for Christmas dinner? Question 5. Which US state was the first to declare Christmas Day an official holiday? Which US state was the first state to declare Christmas Day an official holiday? Question 6. I'm going to read this differently. Which type of tree is most commonly used for Christmas trees? So what type of tree is most commonly used for Christmas trees? Question 7. When do the 12 days of Christmas start? So when do the 12 days of Christmas start? Question 8. Alphabetically, which of Santa's reindeer comes first? Alphabetically, which of Santa's reindeer comes first? Time to run through all the reindeer now, and we're going to question 9. What stick would you put into mulled wine? What stick would you put into mulled wine? And finally, question 10. Which famous scientist who developed the 3 laws of motion was born on Christmas Day in 1642? Which famous scientist who developed the 3 laws of motion was born on Christmas Day in 1642? So that's the end of the Christmas round. I'll go through the answers to round 2, the music round. So again, if you want to make sure the papers are in the appropriate place, the pens are all ready for ticking and crossing. All I Want for Christmas Is You came out in 1994. Question 1, the answer should be 1994. Question 2, 12 Days of Christmas. The 7th day, it was 7 swans a-swimming. 7 swans a-swimming. Do they know it's Christmas? It was written by Bob Geldof and Midge Ure. Half a point for each. Bob Geldof and Midge Ure. Driving Home for Christmas is written on a journey back to Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough was the destination. Let It Snow. What had happened to the lights? They'd been turned down low. Best-selling Christmas single of all time. Question 6 is White Christmas by Bing Crosby, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. And the opening line to Shakin' Stevens, and I defy anybody not to be singing this later, even if it's only subconsciously, snow is falling all around me, is the opening line of Merry Christmas Everyone by Shakin' Stevens. Right. I don't know which beer you're up to now. Maybe sneaked one of those little dark things out of the box. One of the stouts, or maybe you're into a can of any time or raspberry, or just with a real good traditional anchor. I hope you're enjoying them. I hope they're providing the appropriate background for this pub quiz. We're on to round 4. So we've got 13 questions, all about our fabulous brewery. So question 1. You can always get a coffee from one of Titanic Brewery's very own cafe bars. What are these bars called? You can always get a coffee from one of the Titanic Brewery's very own cafe bars. What are these bars called? Hopefully you're stuck in a bit of a rhythm with the beers now and getting them poured at the right rate to enjoy for your own pleasure. Question 2. Name 2 of the 4 hops we use in brewing cappuccino stout. Name 2 of the 4 hops we use in brewing cappuccino stout. Question 3. Which city is credited as being the birthplace of stout? Which city is credited as being the birthplace of stout? Question 4. Which Titanic stout has won the most awards? So which of the stouts we brew at Titanic has won the most awards? This could almost be the Titanic stout round. This is question 5. What is the key ingredient in a traditional stout? What is the key ingredient in a traditional stout? Question 6 in the mini stout round. What makes our Titanic stout in a bottle different to the rest? What makes our Titanic stout in a bottle different to the rest? Question 7. Steerage is available as a cask beer or in 500ml bottles. During lockdown, it was available in one other format. What was that other format? So steerage is available in cask, in 500ml bottles, but during lockdown, it was available in a different sort of pack. Let us know what that was. Question 8. One of the famous hop varieties we use in Anytime IPA and also in the Iceberg is originally from Oregon. So one of the famous hop varieties we use in Anytime IPA and Iceberg is originally from Oregon. What is that hop variety? Question 9. We produce a range of pale ales. What makes Anytime IPA different from our other pale ales? We produce a range of pale ales, but what makes Anytime IPA different from our other pale ales? Question 10. Titanic Brewery very much has been based in Staffordshire, but 2 of our pubs are in Derbyshire. What are the 2 pubs in Derbyshire called? What are the 2 pubs in Derbyshire called? Just about to go to 3 with our new opening in the new year. Question 11. Anytime IPA is available in 3 formats. What are the 3 formats? So what containers does Anytime IPA come in? Question 12, so similar. What format is Iceberg available in? It's available in 2 formats currently. We want to know which. And the 13th question. Iceberg is brewed with a fairly large percentage of what cereal? So we use pale malt as we normally do, but we also put an awful lot of an alternative non-barley malt in. What is that? And that is the end of the questions. We'll go back and do the answers to round 3, which is about Christmas. We've got question 1. Which country started the tradition of putting up Christmas trees? That's Germany. Germany was the first country to put up Christmas trees. Question 2. Eggnog is British. It originated in Britain. How marvellous. The wonder of Advocaat was first made here. Question 3. How many gifts were given in total in the 12 days of Christmas? The answer is 364. 364 gifts. KFC is often eaten for Christmas dinner in Japan. The US state that first declared Christmas Day an official holiday is Oklahoma. So the answer to question 5 is Oklahoma. The type of tree most commonly used as Christmas trees is a Nordmann fir. A Nordmann fir. The 12 days of Christmas start on Christmas Day. Question 8. Alphabetically, the first reindeer is Blitzen. It's got Blitzer in brackets here. I don't know whether some people call it Blitzer, but Blitzen. Question 9. The stick you'd put in mulled wine is a cinnamon stick. Possibly the worst B-side of any record I've ever heard. It's on the B-side of the 1970 World Cup song, as I remember. And question 10. Famous scientist developed the 3 laws of motion, born on Christmas Day 1642, Sir Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton. And we'll go straight into the answers on round 4, the Titanic answers. You can always get a coffee from a Bod cafe bar. Bod is the answer. The 4 hops used in cappuccino stout, and there are 2 marks if you got 2 of them. If anybody did get all 4, you can have a bonus 2 marks. It's Goldings, Northdown, Challenger and Fuggles. That probably means you've either got your specs on and you can read the label, or you've got better eyesight than me. Question 3, birthplace of stout, London. Originally started out as a drink for the London Porters, where the name Porter comes from. Titanic stout that's won the most awards, chocolate and vanilla stout. Key ingredient in traditional stout, the bit that's missed out of lots of stouts these days, that's why they don't have the body, they don't have the depth, provides the unfermentable sugar, gives some real mouthfeel to the beer, is roast barley. Roast barley is the key ingredient in a traditional stout. And what makes our Titanic stout in bottle different? It's bottle conditioned. It's the only one of our beers that we leave bottle conditioned. It does mature, it does develop in the bottle, and that gives it an additional dimension that our other beers don't have. Question 7. Steerage is available in cask and 500ml bottles, but during lockdown it was also available in a 5-litre mini keg. We did do it in 5-litre mini kegs for during lockdown. Gave us something to do on those long dark days. Famous hop varieties, Anytime IPA, also used in Iceberg, which comes from Oregon, is Cascade. A range of pale ales. What makes Anytime different from the others? It's the only one we put in a keg. So it's the only pale ale we put in a keg. Derbyshire. 2 pubs are the Old Poets' Corner and the Cheshire Cheese. Soon to be joined by Bod Matlock, which will be opening in the new year. Very excited about that. Question 11. Anytime IPA is available in 3 formats, and they are so it's draft in the keg format that we've just been talking about, in a can, a 330ml can, and still in the 5-litre mini kegs, which work brilliantly. Format Iceberg is available in is cask and bottle, so you can either drink it in cask conditioned, still the best way of drinking beer. I won't have any argument from anybody. It is the best way of drinking beer there has ever been and ever will be. It's just the best. But also available in 500ml bottles for those people who can't get in front of a pump. And the final question, Iceberg is brewed using wheat. So it's about 25% wheat in the grist, which gives it that lovely biscuity dryness, which balances the hops. Folks, I hope you've had a great Christmas. I hope you've had a great year, despite everything that's been going on. And I look forward to seeing everybody in the new year with a beer in our hand, able to enjoy ourselves. And hopefully we'll all be through this soon. Take care, everybody. Have a great Christmas.